Great game in store for you. I'm Luce Pankar.
I'm Brett McGovern.
We have the Plainedge Red Devils versus the Bellmore-Merrick Chargers. And that's all the time we have for you. We're going to send it right down.
Game of the week.
I'm really excited for this game. You know, both the teams are gearing up for their season, and they're both really looking for the win here to start off their season on a good note.
Yeah, Plainedge won their county last season, so it'll be interesting to see what they do here. Yeah. Yeah, as that last pass was caught by Norbordy. You know, the Chargers won the first ever flag football season. They won the state. So it'll be interesting to see now what they do this year.
Yeah, definitely. They're on a 2022, and they had a pretty great season last year, too. They're really trying to do the same thing with those loss of seniors from last year, but some new incoming players and some new skills. So it should be exciting to see.
Yeah, as the Red Devils are ready to snap it here. Ponticello, the Red Devils quarterback, takes it up the middle and keeps going and gets about 3 yards there. And that'll be a first down. The top players for each team: Ava West for the Chargers, 1,200 career rushing yards and 17 touchdowns for the Chargers, which will make a huge difference for the Pirates in this game. Yeah, those rules, the 1st and 6th one especially, you know, it makes it much easier for the offenses to gain yards instead of starting with the 1st and 20, which makes it very rough for the offenses as the Red Devils are ready to snap it. Ponticello receives the snap, goes out of the pocket, and gets taken down. Great sack right there by the Chargers. That was Caitlin Cole with the sack. She's their tallest player by far with a 6'2" and long wingspan. Yeah, and as you said, she's a freshman starter on varsity, which is never easy to do. They also have another key player on defense, which is Yoblin from JFK, who has the career leading in interceptions with 8 ints last year and 13 in her whole career, and is a very solid slot receiver. As there's a motion fake pitch and there's a flag and the ball's down. There's a flag on the play. It looks to be on the offense. And it is. And it'll be interesting to see if they accept it or decline it, as it would be around a 3rd and 20 if they decline it. The Chargers choose to decline the false. Oh, no. They choose to accept the false start, and it's going to be a 2nd down still. You know, Ponticello is the Red Devils quarterback. She won the county last year with 25 touchdowns, which is very hard to do. As Ponticello is ready to receive the snap here. And there is a sack by Backman there. Red Devils didn't look that ready for it, but it is going to be a 3rd down now. It looks like 3rd and really long. It's going to be interesting to see what the Red Devils come up with here. Yeah, Backman, JV player, and yeah, looking to make a huge impact on the varsity squad, as she's a very good athlete and one of the first girls to ever be put on the JV team. As the Red Devils are set here for the third and extremely long. Snapped, rolls out of the pocket, looks to throw, throws deep, and it is, what a catch there by the Red Devils to pick up the first down and plenty. What an amazing play right there by the Red Devils. And that was Norbury with the catch, only a freshman. And, yeah, making her impact known right away in this game with that huge catch.
Relay my messages to the control room. Control room. There is no home foul.
Yeah, especially as a freshman, that's not easy to do. As Red Devils snap it here, quick pass right there for a couple yards by Bonomo. The keys of the game. So as we have a replay here of rolling out of the pocket and just great throw, just put it in the hands of a receiver and make the catch. Red Devils getting ready to snap it on the first down, second down. Snaps it here, rolls out of the pocket, throws a quick slant just off the mark there, looking back. And Nikki, what do you think the biggest key of the game here by the Chargers is?
I think it's definitely to continue what they had from last year and really just specifically just learn about all the new girls and catch the ball and just cover.
Yeah, as you said, it's a new team, first game for both teams, looking to get into a groove with a big first win. And it's going to be interesting to see what both teams unfold. As we said before, county champions by the Red Devils last season. And the Red Devils looked ready, sent it, snap it. Pointicello receives the snap, rolls out, looking, throwing, and it is just off the mark to Norbury. It would have been a great throw, but instead we have a fourth down.
It seems like she's looking for Bonomo again, returning starter, and she just slightly misses her for the second time. But
Yeah.
it seems like that's who she's going for.
Yeah, she's throwing it over 20 yards, looking deep, but now this fourth down, got to get in the end zone here.
Yeah, definitely. Brandon, what do you think their strategy is for getting this one into the end zone?
I think it's going to be looking for a pass about 2 yards before the end zone and then trying to run it in.
Yeah, I agree with you there.
As Pointicello receives the snap, and there is a whistle here as it looks to be a false start on the offense. Oh, no, it's a timeout by the Chargers. Nikki, what do you think the biggest key of the game for the Red Devils is?
Well, for the Red Devils, I think catching and covering. For the Chargers, I think probably doing similar to what they did 2 years ago. Obviously, that was a success, being Long Island champions. And I think in order to do that, they really need to just pass well. And for the Red Devils, I think they need to play solid defense, get open on defense, and just play with speed, run the ball around.
Yeah.
And I think that'll make them be successful.
As you said, with playing with this speed, they're getting their receivers open by doing those quick slant routes, by either going 5 or even 20 yards, as we saw for the 30-yard catch to Norbury. As the Red Devils are set here looking to snap it. And this fourth down, huge play. And there's another whistle. Looks like the refs were not set. And they're good now. Ponticello receives the snap, rolls out to the right, looking, decides to run it here, and is taken down short of the end zone, and it's going to be a Chargers ball.
I think another important thing for the Red Devils is to look for different passes and not always go for the long throw. Like, I think they should run it like they just did, or try and go for a short pass, and not try too hard to make that long pass work every time.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be get 20 yards every play. You can pick up 7 yards, and get there gradually. You don't have to go for the end zone and just chuck it every play. But now Chargers have the ball. What do you think they're going to try doing here?
I think actually what you just said, getting like those little like 7-7, especially in the beginning because they only have to get those first 6 yards. And I think just moving the ball that way would be successful for them. I think that's what they're going to try to do.
Yeah, as we said, Ava West is going to play a huge role in this offense, and she's a girl who will be able to get 7 yards each play by running it. As Sanchuli snaps it, gives it to West. West takes it. West up the left side and keeps going down the sideline at the 50, at the 40. Won't get a 30, 20, 15, 10, 5 touchdown. And what a first play by the Chargers with that 70-yard rushing touchdown to Eva West.
That is just showing so much about what could be the season, and that was an extremely impressive play, especially their first offensive play of the game. And Ava West is doing what she knows best there.
Yeah, just give it to your best play on the first play, pitch it, and she was just gone. No one was able to get close to her. And, 17 touchdowns last season, and now that's 18. As we have the replay here, just a quick pitch, makes it a nice move to the left, and then just down the sideline, no one going to get to her. Now, the Red Devils now need to get an answer. It's just one touchdown, but Chargers have the 2-point conversion. Nikki, what do you think the Chargers are going to do on this 2-point conversion?
I think they have a lot of players that they could use to just run it in there, and I think that's what they're going to do. They're going to look for the open pass.
Look for the pass. Yeah, I agree. I think they're going to pass it with West. West is going to be tired after running that, so I don't think they're going to give it right to her again. As Sanchuli receives the snap, rolls out to the right, looking, firing, and just incomplete. Little low there. Nikki, what do you think Red Devils are going to do? As we saw, they didn't run it the first drive at all, but now the Chargers just ran it and got a touchdown. Do you think they're going to try repeating that?
I think they might, but I think they also might go for the pass. I'm not sure.
Yeah,
what do you think?
The passing game was working for that huge play, but as we saw, it was inconsistent. They got 30 yards or, you got an incompletion where you got 0. So that's the risk-reward with passing the football.
I think they have a lot of players that they could potentially pass to and go out to the sides and do those short passes that we were talking about before. And I think that could be successful for them, especially on the first drive. Yeah. And I think they'll see where they can go from there.
Yeah, the first play is 1st and 6, so you could go for the deep ball your first play with not much of a risk there. But you want to make it manageable because in flag football, it's not always 1st and 20. It's how far you are from the down. So you could try setting yourself up for like a 1st and 10 for your next play. As we have Pointicello ready to receive the snap, player in motion, snaps it, runs it, and there's an open lane there as Red Devils get the first down, get a couple of yards, and that's 7 yards each play is all you need to always score. And who do you think they're going to go back to Bonamo and Norbury a lot this drive?
I think they know that those players can be successful, especially because they're both experienced players. But I think they might try to go for someone new. But I do think that those will be their top 2 for.
Yeah, they're definitely going to be their top targets, but you can't just target them every play or else it's going to get predictable.
Yeah, they're going to get covered.
As Pointicello receives the snap, rolls out to the right, looking, avoids the sack, runs it, and gets about 5 yards there. That was a great play to just avoid the sack and get yardage.
I think that's what they needed to do there because I think it was getting predictable, like you said. if the Chargers are aware of where their best players are and who they think they're going to throw to, it's not going to be successful. So running a play like that is definitely good for,
Yeah, just getting the yardage. You don't want to, if you go to your best player every time, then they could start doubling them. So you need to be unpredictable and go to them when you have to get the yardage, as we saw in the 3rd down and 25. As Red Devils break snap, nobody in the backfield. Point to sell, everyone lined up to the right. Point to sell, ready, snaps it. Looking, quick screen there. Quick screen is going to be taken down right away. Great play right there by the Chargers, which is Lutz there with the tackle.
Yeah, it's really important that the Chargers have a good defense as well, because obviously their offense is pretty strong. If they're able to have a 70-yard rushing touchdown. But it's really important that they also have people to be there on the defensive side.
Yeah, it's 3rd and very long now, so they're definitely going to be looking to pass it deep. But you still have 2 downs if you need. You could obviously punt it, but you don't really want to when you're down. Point to seller receives the snap, rolls out to the right, has a running lane, takes it, avoids another Charger as she keeps going and gets the first down. What a play right there to get that first down. Avoiding about 3 Chargers to get there.
Yeah, sometimes, that's what you got to do. You got to be quick and you got to be agile. You got to be able to move, and you have to just be able to switch direction very easily so that nobody can steal that flag from you before you can get where you want to go.
Yeah, that change of direction is crucial by just making it very hard. It's hard to pull a flag when you're moving side to side. As we have a replay here, as you see, she's moving side to side, making it very difficult to pull that flag and get the tackle, which would allow her to get the first down. As they're lined up here, Pointisella at quarterbacks, lined up, ready for the snap. Motions a man, fakes the pitch, rolls out to the right, runs it again, and gets 2 yards there. What do you think that motion does to decept the defense, Nikki?
I think it's throwing them off, because something like that will kind of trick them into thinking that you're going one way, and then it makes it easier to get around them or just move past them.
Yeah, it looked like it was a fake pitch, and then they had an option of pitching it back or running it there, and she obviously took the running option, which obviously you want a little more yards than that, but still better than an incomplete pass where you would have gotten nothing. As everyone lined up to the left now, Pointisella motions a man to the right, looking deep, getting blitzed, and going to be taken down there by the Chargers. Great sack by Wellbrook right there, as she's a high motor player, and she gets the team very sparked up a lot.
Yeah, Wellbrook is the only offensive center, and she's a starting center for the team, so she plays a really important role for the Chargers.
Yeah, she's the center and the rusher, and as you saw there, that was very effective. Get the sack, make it 3rd, and now it's about another 3rd and 25, which not easy to get. The other team's going deep. They're probably not going to run it to go for 7 yards, because you need 20 here. As the Red Devils break the snap, no one behind Pointisella or even near. They're all looking to go deep. Pointisella receives the snap, getting double rush, takes a quick slant route and gets tackled immediately by West. Great play by West to stop the play right away.
Yeah, West is showing how she could play on both sides of the ball, be an offensive and a defensive player, and just really making a big impact for the Chargers.
Yeah, that's a great play right there. Getting 0 yards there, pretty much forcing the Red Devils to punt it, because this is a almost impossible scenario to get the first down here. As the Red Devils are punting it, as the 2 punt returners for the Chargers are Backman and Olsen. Backman had the sack today, and Olsen is one of their most dynamic athletes on the team, who's only a freshman. As they snap it, the punt is off, going to Olsen, and it's going to be down there at the 38-yard line. As we have a replay here by the great tackle right away, stopping the play right away with West. Just fantastic play.
Yeah, it's really important to not let them get too far, especially on that play. And it was just really great for the Chargers there.
Yeah, Nikki, do you think they're going to go back to West for the first play here after the first play before?
I feel like that would be a little predictable, but I do think that she's going to be very successful regardless, because I think she could get around a lot of players pretty easily. So I'm not really sure.
Yeah, it would be predictable, but as West gets it here and taken down right away for a loss of 3, as we were just saying, would be predictable. And, yeah, the Red Devils able to stop it immediately.
That was Kate Franks for the Red Devils. She's a returning all-county player. She's really just strong on defense there, able to stop West.
Yeah, as there's a motion by the Chargers. Snaps it here, looking out to the right, throws it deep, the 50-50 ball, and it is incomplete there. As you saw, Chargers trying to go their tallest player, Cole, but just not able to corral it. Setting up a 3rd down and about 15. As Chargers break the huddle. Santrulli getting ready to receive the snap. Receives it, pitches it to West. West going again up the corner, now cutting back to the middle, going all the way to the right, has a lane, jumps over a girl and gets to about 12 yards to a 4th and 2.
You can see multiple players from the Red Devils trying to take her flag there because they knew that she was just such a strong offensive player and she was probably going to get around the first person there.
Yeah, she ran side to side there, evading the whole defense, and now she set them up to a spot to go for it where, you know, it's probably going to go back to her.
It's a really important quality to have, just smart and just being smart and being spatially aware and just knowing where the other team's players are.
Yeah, Santrulli snaps it, throws it up the middle. Great catch right there by Yablon. They faked the pitch and threw it right away. Red Devils were not prepared for that play. And as you said before, just being smart, knowing that there's no space on the left to cut back to the right, to the part of the field where there's space, getting those extra yards was able to set that play up to begin with. As Chargers breaking huddle, as Santrulli talking to West there. Santrulli motioning, now fakes the handoff, throwing deep again, and great catch right there by the Chargers as she's taken down. But what a catch right there by Cole, just getting that huge catch to 30 yards to setting up a 1st and 10.
Yeah, that was just really great in moving the Chargers down the field. And just an awesome play there overall.
Yeah, just rolling out to the right. Great play call right there, getting the girl open. And now it's 1st and goal with about 10 yards to go. You have plenty of plays and plenty of time. And, you know, you could go to West here. You could try that same play again to Cole, or you could just try a quarterback run. As Santrulli ready to snap it, motions Kyantis, throwing deep, throwing the same play, and it's going to be out of bounds just over there. But yeah, they tried the same play. The Cole is 6'2", which gives her a huge advantage for catching those 50-50 balls.
Yeah, definitely.
And it's going to be interesting to see what the Chargers come up with here. You could run it for trying to get 5 yards, or you could try that same exact play with the height advantage. As Centrally receives it, pitches it out left to West, and West is going to be tripped up there and taken down for about no gain. Nikki, what do you think the Chargers are going to run here?
I think they're gonna try. I think they might try and, throw it to a new girl, because I think that both West and Cool have both been predictable, I think, as far as who they're throwing to. So I think they might try someone new to just get it a little bit at least.
Yeah, you have 2 plays now with Wellbrook ready to snap the ball to Santruli. Wellbrook snaps it now. Santruli rolling out to the right, under pressure, immediately throws it up and knocked down. Great play by Ponticilla there. And 4th down and 10. The Chargers are going to go for it. Now you got to get it in the end zone.
Brandon, I'm curious. What do you think about this next play? What do you think they're going to do?
Well, they're calling their timeout, so they're really going to try. They're going to do their best play in the playbook. Whatever play they feel has the best chance to get a touchdown, that's what they're going with right here.
Yeah, I agree with you there.
And
yeah, I just think right now they're probably talking about what they're going to do, and I think this timeout was strategically called right at the end here when they need it most and when they are really unsure of how to go forward from here.
yeah, they're probably, if I were to guess, they're going to either be looking deep far in the end zone or a little short of it to get about 2 yards of running lane to get it into the end zone, because if you're the Red Devils, you're going to stack the end zone to make it very difficult. So if you go 2 yards short of the end zone, you could have enough room to run it in. As Chargers break their huddle here. And yeah, Wellbrook taking the snap. West in the backfield. Then truly looking around, motioning Hanela there. Centrally takes the snap, throws it up, and incomplete, just high there. And that's going to be a turnover on down, Red Devils ball.
Yeah, they're just going to get that to her there. But it was a good effort, and, I think that's what they were probably trying to do in their huddle. But obviously didn't work out how they expected, but...
Yeah, as one of the keys of the game for the Red Devils before were to cover the ball, and that's great coverage right there by making sure she wasn't open. But now Red Devils offense going to come back, and what do you think they're going to do here? Because last drive they ran a lot of quarterback runs.
Yeah, I think they might try and go for the long passes again. I think they know that first long play was successful that they made, and I think they might try and go for that again.
Yeah, if it works, it's going to be a great play as Ponticello is ready to receive the snap. They snap it, rolling out to the right, under pressure, takes the short pass to Norbury. Smart play there, just getting about 10 yards. And yeah, just short of the first down. Setting up a 2nd and 5.
Each of those yards contribute to the end result of getting a touchdown, and even those smaller amounts of yards can help both teams.
Yeah, just small gains is all you need to get into the end zone if you get more than you need. As they take the snap here, under pressure immediately and taken down there. What an amazing play by Olsen, taking that sack and making it now a 3rd and 10 for the Red Devils. Olsen again making her presence known as she's the freshman on the team.
Yeah, that's really impressive as a freshman, and it really shows her athleticism and her ability to just be, kind of thrown on the field and know what she needs to do there.
Yeah, as Ponticello receives the snap, rolling out to the left, waiting, getting taken down again. That time it was by Wellbrook, and that sets up a 4th and 11. It'll be interesting to see what the Red Devils want to do, as you can either punt it or run it. And looks to be a timeout called by the Red Devils, looking to discuss something, what they really want to do for this 4th down, if they want to go for it or punt it.
It seems like the Chargers defense has a lot of speed, and I think the Red Devils have to take that into account. And because they can't use their own speed on offense to their advantage as much, because they're still gonna probably get their flag taken anyway.
Yeah, they're going to have to look to avoid the speed there. As you saw last play, Ponticello was under pressure immediately and didn't really have an option. So that's going to be a hurdle they're going to have to overcome in this game.
Yeah, I think for that reason, I think the passes would be effective. Either short or long passes would probably be more effective than running it in this case scenario.
Yeah, and the Red Devils are lined up to punt it here. And Olsen and Backman are the Pirates' punt returners. And, they're both very small and very fast. So it's going to be very hard for the Red Devils to pull their flags. As Chargers break their timeout, Red Devils ready to snap it here. Snapped up, and the punt is off, going to Backman as it rolls out of bounds at the 42-yard line. Now Chargers offense have it again. Nikki, what do you think is going to come here?
I think they might resort back to giving it to West and just letting her run up the field as she does so well.
Yeah, but West isn't on the field right now. They have Olsen in the backfield looking to give West a break, as she has been on the entire game. So it's going to be a little harder for the Chargers offense, missing their best player.
I think they'll probably go with someone with speed then, and giving her a rest, probably putting in those players that can do similar things as she can.
Yeah, Centrulli fakes the run to the left, takes it out to the right, and gets about 2 yards there, as they don't need many yards to get the first down, so they're looking just to go short, as they look to go hurry up and go very quick to the line. Chargers ready to snap it. Wellbrook snaps it to Centrulli. Centrulli stepping up in her packet, now running to the left and getting taken down right there by the Red Devils. Franks again with her 2nd sack of the game, which she's an all-county player and creates mayhem in the backfield.
Yeah, we've seen examples of Franks just really being that defensive player that's always there and can just do what she just did.
Yeah, and that's looking to end the first quarter of play by just great playing there by both ends of the team, because it's not easy to get sacks, and both teams have 2 sacks this game, and it's a close game.
Yeah, both teams are showing their defense, and the Chargers really showing their strong offense. And even against this tough Red Devils defense, they were still able to get that 1 touchdown there.
Yeah, that 1 touchdown was huge by West there, about the whole length of the field. Getting the momentum by your first play of the game, first play of the season being a touchdown is just great to happen and never easy to do.
Yeah, she's adding to her over 1,000 yards that she had last year.
Yeah, as Haley Garner has an interview.
Okay, we're live.
Yeah, right. Exactly. All right, girls, come in, girls. Hey, listen up. Listen up. Listen up.
Hello, and welcome back to you on the halftime show. I'm Luke Spanikar.
I'm Brett McGovern.
And Brett, can you tell us a little stuff that happened so far in the first quarter?
Well, it's been a really defensive game. A lot of stops, a lot of tackles, good sacks, and we had that huge run from Ava West to put the BMCH Chargers up 6-0. Got right past the defense. Really great one all around.
Yeah, great game there for great first half. For both of these teams. They played very defensive on both sides, trying to work that side of the ball and keep them from scoring. You saw that as you mentioned, Ava West on that deep run. It's huge for the Chargers. You're going to see in that replay that we've got that run for Ava West, cuts down the sideline and just goes all the way for the Chargers. Keeps on moving. And that's a huge play there for them.
Yeah, definitely big play all around. Got right past the defense, moved, helped the team score a touchdown.
Yeah, very big for both sides. Other side, you have this Plainedge team. Showing off a pretty good defensive start for this team, only allowing that one touchdown, also getting a couple sacks there. But you got to work on the offensive side of the ball. You got to keep moving the ball down the field, keep working on that side.
Yes, if they're struggling a lot on offense, they really can't get much done against this Chargers defense. Can't really find ways to move the ball down the field. They had a couple times they would get close, but they couldn't counter and couldn't get a touchdown.
Yeah, as Brett said, they can't keep pushing the ball on the field. They got to find new plays to set up this offense, find new plays to work on that side of the ball. And on the other side, you have that defense, as I mentioned before. They have been pretty good on that defensive side of the ball. Keep working on that side. Play off your strong points. Play off your running back. Play off your receivers. We use them.
Yeah, they gotta execute these plays, help them to move the ball down the field, and definitely try to push in and get a touchdown down these drives.
Yeah, and with the Chargers, you gotta keep using your running back. Keep that running game going. I know it's only a 7-0 lead, but use that to your advantage. Push on that offense side of the ball to work more.
Yes, they got keep moving the ball, getting down the field, execute these plays. They gotta execute these plays, and yeah, help score. They to get back into the game.
Yeah, as you saw, 6-0 here at halftime. Just use that offense side of the ball. You had that deep touchdown run by Ava. Let's not make that your only offense. That's what I'm saying to my girls right there. If I'm Mr. Moody, keep that offense of the ball pushing. Keep pressure on that defense. Try to find some new plays, new trick plays that can work here.
Yeah, definitely try to move the ball. Maybe throw it in the air a little bit more to kind of counter. Like you've been running a lot. Try to throw it over their heads to try to score and throw them off guard to get points.
Yeah, and then on that Plainedge side, you got to work off your strong points. As I said before, that defense has been a very strong point for them so far. You work off that. Work off your defense. Make that into your offense. Make your offense a priority. Help your defense. Help your offense.
Yes, their defense has been playing well. You know, you can't let that touchdown flush to you, and you gotta build off of it. You gotta go down the field. You gotta score. You gotta execute the plays really well.
Yeah, just keep executing your plays. You got these plays before. You watch your scouting report. Execute the plays that you have to perfection. Make them work.
Yes, you gotta get through their defense, execute these plays, and score. Yeah,
keep working on that side of the ball. And you see those 3 keys of the game. As I said before, we could not mention it before. Pass the ball well. Get back into form and diversify the offense. If you use those 3, pass the ball well. You saw that big rush play. Maybe come back to the passing game in the second half. Maybe give them a little trickery in that Plainedge side of the ball. Get back into form. Get back into this form. It's the first game of the season. Work that game and just keep working there and diversify the offense. As I said before, just keep using that. I think that use that to your advantage and get a good game here for the Chargers.
Yeah, definitely. They gotta throw the ball more, get some plays, different routes, help the receivers get by the defense, help them score, and yeah.
Yeah, and we're gonna send it down to Haley Gilson with the Plainedge coach with an interview.
Hey guys, I'm here with Coach Avorka, and it seems to me that you guys are down 6-0 in the first half. So how does that feel?
No one likes losing, kiddo. We're okay though. I mean, I think from a game point of view, it's pretty even. We played these guys last year. It's almost same exact scenario. They scored on the first play. I'm pretty sure the same exact play. Offensively, we've been moving the ball pretty well. We just gotta hit some of those 3rd and 4th downs, and offensively, defensively, we gotta pull flags. That's kind of it.
In addition to that, I also know it's the start of the spring sports season. So how are you feeling about that?
I love coaching. Girls love playing. Happy it's nice out here, and let's play some football. Hope the good guys get on top this one.
And lastly, before we wrap things up, do you have any message for your girls?
Pull flags and make plays on offense.
All right. That's it for me. Now back to the sportscasters.
Thanks, Hallie. As I'm Jared Boxmeyer here now, joined by Christina Pena as we're getting ready for the second half of football here. As in that first half, not many big plays there, just mainly that long run on one of the Chargers' first plays of the game by Ava West. Tina, what do you expect in this second half?
I expect to see a nice, strong second half. I think the Chargers are doing great as of right now.
Yeah, as we got later in that first half, you saw the Red Devils get more of a pass rush there and start getting those flags behind the line of scrimmage and able to really contain those Chargers. And that's one of the offense mainly for the Red Devils so far has just been those short screen passes and those misdirection plays, the fake jet sweeps, and also just trying to move upfield with those fakes to distract the Chargers. As both teams getting ready, calling their plays as we get ready to start this second half in just a matter of minutes. As Pilots are a team just with a variety of ages, as especially something very surprising to see is the Chargers have 2 ninth graders, which is something you don't normally see on these teams. It normally is those upperclassmen teams, as we're getting ready here, as it'll be Wellbach centering for the Pirates. As Sanchioli in the shotgun here takes the snap and pitches it off there, as that ball will hit the turf for a dead ball as the handoff to Olsen for a couple yards. Second down coming up for the Chargers here. Trying to get something going right out of this second half. Get on the board early and really take control of this half. As Sanchioli ready with the Chargers ready, as Sanchioli drops back, completes that pass for just a couple yards there to bring up third down, as that one was to Weidman. So third down coming up for the Chargers here. Let's see what they will draw up. As Coach Moody getting his players in the formation that they want, as you have 2 receivers at the top and 2 at the bottom. Sanchioli takes snap and passes, completes that pass forward, as that'll be close to a first down as it's to Gershonowitz. As it looks like as the ref now signals for that first down, there's a little debate going on. Did they get it? And it will be first down for the Chargers. As Chargers have their play here, Sanchioli ready with one in the backfield. Sanchioli fakes the pitch and runs upfield. Sanchioli picks up a couple, but corralled there by the Red Devils. As that'll bring up second down after the Red Devils are able to contain with the flag by McGlynn, who was one of the starting defensive players last year. She is one of the linebackers for this Red Devils defense. Sanchioli ready with one to the side and one behind. 2 backs here. Sanchioli pitches it to West. West gets outside and able to pick up a couple, but the Red Devils defense staying strong. As just another flag after only a couple yards, third down and long for the Chargers. As we have 21:50 to go, Chargers trying to draw up a key play here, trying to avoid that punt, as they are getting ready as it looks like West will be in the backfield along with Olsen. As Olsen motioning out now as it'll be 4 receivers out wide and West in the backfield. Sanchioli takes the snap, rolls out left as a flag down now. Sanchioli looking for something as now she's running, cuts across, makes one miss, makes two. Flag grabbed by the Red Devils, but there is flag down on the field as Frank's able to make that tackle. As we're waiting to see what the call is here as the ref is signaling 4th down as they talk it over to see if they agree on that call. As referees still discussing it as they haven't made that ruling, as they're going over to talk to the coach to see whether or not he wants to accept or decline that penalty. As waiting here to see what that penalty would do. As it'll be, that penalty will be declined. As it's holding offense, penalty declined. Result of the play will be 4th down for the Chargers. As the Chargers look to have brought out the punt team here as the Red Devils now drop 2 back. Chargers not able to get anything going so far on this first drive. Could we maybe see a fake punt, or will they just try and play field position here? As Kestenbaum back there, ready to receive the snap. As it's back to Kestenbaum, boots it away as that'll fall at midfield and will be caught and returned for just a couple yards after West grabs the flag. So it looks like it'll be about the 39-yard line where the Red Devils will be kicking off their drive. As you can hear Coach Moody saying, play defense, we need defense, as the Red Devils offense gets ready to break their huddle and try and tie this game up at 6. As the huddle is broken, the Red Devils offense now out on the field. Getting ready here, trying to maybe see if they can find something as they run those screen passes, and that really did not pay off so far in that first half. As here we go as Red Devils in the shotgun here with Ponticello takes the snap as it's a flip there, as still running for the Red Devils. Are they able to pick up their yards? Nice game by Norbury. As Norbury, only the freshman, able to pick up a couple yards and almost get that first down already. So we'll have 2nd down and short here. Red Devils drawing up their play. As the substitution here made for the Red Devils, 2nd down and 1. As the Red Devils are ready here. As Ponticello takes the snap and rolls out. As a sack there, it looks like, for the Chargers. As Olsen able to bring the pressure there. The freshman from Mepham able to come up and get that big tackle. 3rd down and 4 after a loss of 3 there for the Red Devils. 19:50 to go. Chargers still lead 6-0. Big down for the Red Devils here as it looked like it was rolling as they got to 2nd and 1, and after that sack it just falls down to 3rd and long. Ponticello getting the snap. Back to the side, but Ponticello drops back. Airs one out, and that one is up and caught. Big game for the Red Devils. As able to be grab the flag there is Sanchioli, but a big gain for the Red Devils. as they took that shot downfield and were able to connect to Martone for the first down. As the Red Devils are down to the 21-yard line here. Red Devils trying to just keep up what they got on that last play. As the snap taken, Chargers bring two. Nearly intercepted there by Kestenbaum, but knocked away. Second down and 20 for the Red Devils. As the Red Devils will go to the sideline here, get their play from their coach, as they'll be back out here with their key play on second down. As a substitution here for the Red Devils, as they will bring in Franks. Franks is a returning all-county player from last season, and she will play running back at some point, so it'll be interesting to see where she lines up here, as she's also one of the star players of this D-line. As here we go, interesting as the Chargers now with the ball here, as it's the Chargers still going down the sideline. Finds the
Olsen's
opening,
running down.
And Olsen's flag pulled in the open field there. Big gain for the Chargers. As here's a replay of a trick play as Kestenbaum just came in and pitched it right to Olsen, and Olsen just found the opening upfield for a big gain. As Chargers looking to go up 2 scores here. As Kestenbaum now in at quarterback, as the Chargers made their quarterback change, as for the first drive, and they're starting QB Sanchioli now to the sideline as Kestenbaum takes the snap and drops back. Kestenbaum up, flag thrown over the head of a guarded receiver in Hanlon. Waiting the flag here by the refs. Looks like it'll be on the Chargers, as the ref will pick up the flag, and it will be on the Chargers and bring up second down here. Second down here for the Chargers, as the ball will move back. With that penalty, it'll bring up first down from the 39. Kestenbaum in the shotgun, Olsen in the backfield as Kestenbaum takes the snap, pitches it to Olsen. Olsen tackled for a very short gain, if none, as the Red Devils able to get there right away to bring up second down. As second down for the Chargers, Kestenbaum in the shotgun. As it looks like Kestenbaum drops back and just tries to get rid of it, as one of the Red Devils just came right through with pressure, as it looks like that was Franks, just right off the snap. Franks blitzed and nearly had that sack. Third down and long for the Chargers. As substitution here, as the Red Devils will bring in someone new. Could they be drawing up a blitz on this third down and 19? Kestenbaum, no backs back there, as Kestenbaum makes one miss, makes a second, gets it up there, and it is up and falls at the feet of one of the Chargers. Looks like it was a Gilla right in front of her as it'll be 4th down for the Chargers. As a strong defensive play, as the Red Devils substitution pays off, as the one who they brought in able to be there on the defensive coverage. It'll be Kestenbaum back there to punt it away on this 4th down and long. As after the Red Devils were stopped in the red zone, they were able to come away with that defensive stop, as that one will fall at what looks like to be about the 25 for the Red Devils. They will go the other way with 15:35 left. Very low scoring game here today. Both defenses looking strong, making the plays when they needed to. Just that Ava West play, that big difference maker at the beginning of the game.
Yeah, it seems like after that first touchdown in the first half, the Red Devils really tightened down their defense.
Yes, as the Red Devils break their huddle, Chargers set up on defense here in the shotgun of the Red Devils. Getting ready to try and go on this game-tying drive right here. As it's Ponticello takes snap, rolls out, throws it downfield as it'll be off the hands of a Charger. Nearly intercepted but knocked away. Good defensive play there by the Chargers to bring up 2nd down and 6. As Ponticello getting a play from the coach, as all of them look on, make sure they know their routes for their play and what they have to do to try and make sure this play pays off. As Frank's in there now, as she takes a step back, as she's in there now on offense. As it's Ponticello pitches it, fakes the double pitch, as they'll pick up a couple there, as that'll be Martone bringing up 3rd down here. Good flag there by West, able to contain the Red Devils. 3rd down and 4 for the Red Devils. Seen a lot of 3rd downs today. Not many teams converting on those 3rd downs, as here's another key one. Red Devils trying to keep this drive alive coming off of that defensive stop. Red Devils break the huddle here. Ponticello back there. One back to the left of her. Ponticello, high snap. Time. Finds the opening. Takes a shot downfield. It's up and caught. Red Devils down the field. 5. Touchdown Red Devils, as the Red Devils are able to tie it up, as it's Ponticello to Norbury, as Norbury's caught those 2 balls downfield, and she's just really found the opening, was able to outrun everybody and make it 6-6, as the Red Devils will be attempting that extra point to go for the lead.
Tubbs is really close to catching that flag at the last moment, but right as she entered the touchdown zone, she just missed it.
Yeah, as Norbury just be able to create that space for the last 5-10 yards and just use speed to outrun it. And it'll be interesting to see what will the Red Devils do in this 6-6 game with only 12:58 left. Will they go for 1 to go for that 1-point lead, 2 or 3? Because 3 points is an option here in flag football from about the 12-yard line. So it is one of those tougher ones to do, as it looks like they will go for 1. As Ponticello here, Ponticello takes snap, gets a few blocks as it's caught and brought in there, as that one will be good, as the Red Devils will take the lead over the Chargers, as it's Bonomo able to get that two-way starter, the senior, able to score. And here's just a replay of Ponticello dropping back, getting time, and just throwing that perfect pass to hit Norbury for the opening, as it'll be 8-6 Red Devils over the Chargers. Chargers looking to respond here. as now it's, after that last drive, it's Sanchioli back in there at quarterback. Olsen still in the backfield. Chargers trying to communicate their route as, here we go, Sanchioli picks it, and it just goes through the hands of actually Backman, not able to hold on to that one, so that'll bring up second down for the Chargers. Second down and 6 for the Chargers. Backman in the backfield. The Sanchioli takes a snap, drops back, finds the opening, except hits the other team there as an interception by the Red Devils. As the Red Devils have just turned up the defense in this second half, as that's McGlynn able to catch that interception and put the Red Devils in a great situation to go up and take their first lead of the game.
That was an absolutely wild interception. It seemed like Mooney tried to switch up the formation from a twins formation to a trips left, and it seemed to not work out.
Yeah, Sanchioli just tried to find that opening there, and here's just a replay. She tried to roll out, look for that opening, may have had her teammate open, but just put a little too much air on it.
Seems like she tried to pass to Keen, but it was a little too long.
Yeah, as it looked like Keem was in the area, but so were those Red Devils. As the Red Devils able to come away with that ball. Great field position. They'll start from the 20-yard line in a good situation to score right here. As let's see if Ponticello can build off of that last drive where she was able to find Norbury, as Norbury's been that star player. As snap here as Ponticello rolls out. Right. Ponticello makes one miss. Upfield now. Flag grab by Olsen. Looks like it'll be second down. The ref is signaling. As Red Devils are able to score a couple there. Second down here. As it's Ponticello in the shotgun here. Receivers out wide as Ponticello drops back and throws, as that'll go through the hands of the Red Devil receiver. Third down for the Red Devils. As that was Martone not able to hold on to that one. Third down and 4 here. 11:47 left as it's 6-6 here. Third down for the Red Devils. As it's Ponticello back there. Ready to take snaps. Ponticello drops back. Chargers bring pressure. It's up, and it is over the head. Sanchioli there in coverage. Fourth down and 4 for the Red Devils.
Olsen really put that pressure on the quarterback. I think it's what caused her to go long.
Yes, it'll be interesting to see what the Red Devils will do. As you see, Ponticello over there talking to her coach, as she looks like she's come back with the play, as they Red Devils will go for it on this fourth down and 4. As 4th and 4, big down for the Red Devils and also the Chargers on D. Ponticello drops back, fakes, double fakes, triple fakes, as it's up and it's off the hands of Frank in the end zone, as maybe she could have had the run for that one. Not able to complete that pass. It'll be a turnover on downs, and the Chargers will be getting the ball. As it's Chargers ball here, 11:30 left. First down, Chargers. Sanchioli trying to talking over with Coach Moody and the rest of the team, trying to find something here as they got that early touchdown, and since no scores. As they're getting ready here, it looks like Moody's having a long discussion, drawing up that first play, and getting ready as Chargers break the huddle as they're back out on the field. Red Devils defense is set. 11:30 left. Sanchioli there. West behind her as Chargers get ready as Sanchioli pitches out to West. West makes one miss as West hits the turf there after a gain of a couple. Close to a first down it looks to be.
There's 11, 10 seconds.
As it'll be first down as West was able to get that first down there. As Sanchioli drops back, fakes the handoff to West as West hits a block there as Sanchioli able to complete that one to Cool for a couple. Second down here for the Chargers. As it's Sanchioli and West, and also Hanlon communicating, trying to make sure they're all on the same page, as well as Welbach, who's the center. Chargers send one in motion as it's Sanchioli off the hands of one Red Devil and into the hands of another, as another interception for Sanchioli as the Red Devils defense capitalizes again. As that one there yet again by McGlynn, as McGlynn having a fabulous defensive performance. The senior, she started on defense last year, and now you're just seeing how much progress she's made in a year, catching 2 interceptions in their opening game. Here's a replay of Sanchioli rolling out, and it's off the hands of, it looks like maybe her receiver, then a Red Devil, and falls into the hands of McGlynn. 10:05 left. 6-6 is your score. Red Devils break the huddle, trying to go for that lead. As it's Ponticello there. Red Devils someone in motion. Fake the pitch. Ponticello runs right as Ponticello makes a couple miss, and it looks like to be able to pick up that first down as Red Devils moving in the right direction here. As the ref marks now a little short of second down for the Red Devils. As Ponticello ready here. Ponticello takes a snap, rolls out right, looks for the opening downfield. Ponticello into an area surrounded by 3 Chargers intended for Norbury, not able to complete it. Third down for the Red Devils. As it'll be a timeout. Looks to be as the ref just making sure both sides are good here. Third down for the Red Devils. Ponticello ready to take that snap as Ponticello takes a snap. Pressured by a couple Chargers, able to get it off as hits flanks downfield. Spin move still going as she will go out of bounds after that gain to put them very close to the end zone. As just Ponticello able to sense that pressure and how much time she had, able to make that quick pass and able to get it to Franks, who was able to pick up those yards upfield. Ponticello going to the sideline here to get the play from coach. Make sure they're all on the same page ahead of this big down. flanks lined up to the left of Ponticello. Ponticello rolls out right. Ponticello runs. Makes a couple miss. Ponticello going as she will be out of bounds at what looks to be maybe the 2 or 3. Second down here for the Red Devils. 8:38 left.
The Chargers defense is going to really want to tighten it down because it is second down and they're very close to the end zone.
Yeah, as this drive so far, everything's been going the Red Devils' way as they look to just finish that, as now 1:35 left. Ponticello hops back and rolls out. Ponticello end zone shot is up and incomplete. 1:38 and running. 1:37 left. 6-6 game here. Third down for the Red Devils. Ponticello trying to get that ball to one of her teammates again, as they are down closer and closer to that end zone. Ponticello back there. Looks like 2 receivers to the top screen, 1 to the bottom, and 1 right and 2 right next to the center. As Ponticello drops back, gets that quick pass off. Red Devils upfield, trying to get that corner as a touchdown saving play by West, as it looks like she might have been gone if West was not able to get that one, as it'll be 4th down for the Red Devils. Big down here with just 1 minute and 27 seconds left. Still in this 6-6 game. Let's see what the Red Devils will do here. Ponticello has the play now. Ready to get something going. Here. As it's a timeout here with 1:05 left in this very close game.
West seems to be an absolute powerhouse on the Chargers team.
Yeah, West has just been all over the field today, and just every game of this Chargers season for every year she's been on this team, as she's set record for her career with 1,214 yards and just 17 touchdowns, and the career record for the program. She just does it all, whether it's offense or defense. You saw it early in the game with that long rushing touchdown. Then you saw it there with that touchdown saving play. She's just doing it all. She's diverse. No one can guard it. She's just one of the key players and key seniors for this team from Mepham. As both teams talking it over here ahead of this big down.
And as long as the Chargers defense locks it down for these last 10 seconds, the game should go into overtime.
Yes. What you've seen so far, you've just seen plenty of defense. So if this goes into overtime, it'll be very exciting to see both these teams just play their tight defense, which they've played all day. But all that could change with the key play by Ponticello with the game on the line. As Ponticello here. Big play here, the 4th down. All on this play. Ponticello takes the low snap. Under pressure, able to get it, try to get it off, but batted away by a Charger. As Cool able to use her height there, her 6'2" height with that long wingspan, able to knock it away and able to give the Chargers a shot with 6 seconds left. My guess is here they will do some play that tries to involve, whether it's a run or a pass, getting the ball to West. You want to get it to your X factor with the game on the line in these big situations, in these tight games. even though it's your first game, you want it more than anything, so you can kick off the season on your highest note and try and put the right foot forward and get yourself to another good season. As Coach Moody will be drawing up a big play here, as you see West in the huddle. One of the star players is also Cool in case they want to take that shot downfield. Cool could maybe use her height to do it. As Red Devils calling his players back over, trying to just say, if it's not there, just knock it down and just keep them in front of you. Do not let one of the Chargers get behind you and end up costing you this game.
The best option for the Chargers here would be to probably throw it to either the X or the Z to get it hopefully all the way downfield to save them from this game.
As teams still talking it over, Red Devils getting ready as they will not go into their formation fully until the Chargers break their huddle when they see the personnel that the Chargers will have in the game. As Red Devils have broken their huddle, starting the lineup, Coach Moody still talking it over. As Moody breaks the huddle here, Chargers with looks to be one play left in regulation. As it'll be Sanchioli in the shotgun, West behind her, and the receiver's out wide as it's a play action here. Sanchioli with time, throws it up, not near the end zone as it's up and intercepted. Tackled by her own team there as we will be headed to overtime as that interception by Ponticello, the quarterback, being versatile now, both sides of the ball. She wishes her own teammate didn't get a hold of her leg there, but regardless, she's happy to be heading to overtime to have a shot and give her a shot to get this team the win. As Coach is exchanging ball, Coach Moody is getting his ball back as we will have the coin toss for overtime coming up.
Seems like Moody was really trying to stay with the trips left formation, but an interception happened, and the last time he tried to do a trips left formation, another interception happened, so it looks like he might need to switch it up.
Yes, Moody's been very consistent all day with that trips left formation. And in fact, he's done it the last 3 drives, and the last 3 have all ended in interceptions for Sanchioli. So that could be something to watch out for. But when the Chargers get their possession in overtime, what will he do? As we see here, the Chargers sending out their people for the coin toss. It looks to be West and Sanchioli. They're 2 offensive stars and also defensive stars on both sides of the ball. This is going to be sudden death overtime, untimed. Very exciting football right here as the Red Devils will send out as their captains for this coin toss. It'll be Bonomo, McGlynn, who's had her multiple interceptions, and they will also send out Williams, who is the center and has been the center all day. Both teams will be starting for this overtime from the 20-yard line. They'll each get 1 try, so it'll be very exciting to see what they do with that 1 try. As the coin is up, and we'll see who will win this toss. As it looks like the Red Devils are to have won this toss, and we'll see as they talk it over with their coach. Do they want the ball, or do they want to go on defense first? As the Chargers looks like are choosing the way, you see Coach Moody pointing which way he wants to go, so that means Red Devils ball to start this overtime. As teams head back to their respective sidelines for this 1 play, Red Devils ball. Ponticello trying to find this big play here. as the Red Devils sending out some of their players here.
Seems like the JV team is walking on the field from their game today, coming to support the varsity.
As actually it looks like it'll be Chargers ball and Red Devils on defense. As the Red Devils have their 5 players out there as we're awaiting the Chargers. Chargers break the huddle here as the Red Devils will run out their final player for this OT play. As it'll be Sanchioli out there with, of course, West and Welbach along with Kayantis and Hanlon, as Sanchioli calling for Hanlon in motion as she pitches it off to West. West moves. West not able to make a miss as another big tackle by McGlynn there has just been all over the field on defense for the Red Devils.
Switching up the trips left formation to a twins formation seemed to work in favor of the Chargers.
As it'll be second down for the Chargers here. Sanchioli calling her play. Looks like the Chargers have Halverson out all the way wide to the top of the screen. Sanchioli drops back and rolls. Hits one. Trying to make one miss. Not able to, as it's handling for a couple there to bring a third down for the Chargers. As it's third down for the Chargers, as Hanlon gets her flag back. Sanchioli calling her play, making sure her offense is all on the same page here for the third down play. Sanchioli gets it, rolls out right. Sanchioli again completes it to Hanlon. Fourth down, Chargers here. Big play again by the Chargers. As we've seen West touch the ball on first and the last 2 Hanlon, so we'll see what they draw up here. Will they have a new option for this big fourth down? Sanchioli and her team communicating to Moody, trying to get this play here. Welbach getting ready as she is the center, so she needs to know what she's trying to do blocking wise, as it's flanks right over her at nose tackle, as it's Welbach waiting for the snap. Snaps back to Sanchioli. Sanchioli runs. It's up, and it is intercepted by the Red Devils again. Red Devils now trying to return it. Not able to return it as that flag is grabbed, but another interception. And that's just been the story of this half for the Chargers, as they've thrown 4 interceptions, including that one. And the biggest one grabbed by the Red Devils could be the game changer, unless the Chargers can come up with this big stop on defense.
The Red Devils are just an absolute powerhouse in interceptions.
Yeah, just 4 straight drives by the Chargers, all ending in picks. Just not the half Coach Moody wanted to see here, hoping his defense can come up with the stop and able to get that offense another shot. As the huddle is broken here, getting ready are the Red Devils, trying to get this win. As a trick play here by the Red Devils, as it's a double pitch, nearly falls into the hands of Olsen. Could have had open field if it did. Second down for the Red Devils. as the Red Devils getting ready here. As it looks to be maybe they made their QB change ahead of this overtime. As it is not Ponticello in there at quarterback. It is number 25 who throws that one up. And in the air, you have a couple Chargers not able to get that one as it'll fall incomplete. Third down for the Red Devils. As the Chargers need their stop, as they've not surrendered anything so far on this drive. First play was that pitch that was incomplete. Second play was that. Now we have this big third down, trying to get the Red Devils either their win here or get them in a good position for fourth. Number 25 rolls back, and it's up and intercepted. Big interception there. Trying to nearly pull away, but it is intercepted by Hanlon. Hanlon able to get up there and catch that interception to give their Chargers their shot. Here's a replay of just Hanlon there in coverage. If she didn't get it, West might have. As it looks now, this game is going to end in a tie at 6. So defensive specialist game for both of these teams. Whether it was West and Hanlon with those picks, or also McGlynn with all the picks herself. Just a very low scoring game. Lots of defense and just a great end of this game. You almost wish it didn't end with this 6-6 score. Both teams playing defense. Just the games you like to see.
Wow, what a great game. Both the Red Devils and the Chargers seem to really keep up with their defense towards the end.
Yeah, as the Chargers, they will not be fully happy with that tie, but they were able to end that game on an interception, so they will be happy with that. Able to get that big defensive stop at that very end. As your final score here, Chargers 6, Red Devils 6. As teams will head back to their sidelines and just try and work for their next game to build off of this game. As just the Red Devils, they look pretty satisfied with their performance today. Their defensive game, the offenses, not a lot from either of the offenses, but both defenses very strong. As now we're going to send it over to Hallie Gilson with our BMB player of the game.
Okay, you guys live.
Hi, I'm here with Ava West, the player of the game on the Bellmore-Merrick side, who also happened to score the Bellmore-Merrick touchdown. So how are you feeling about today's game?
Pretty good. It's exciting for the first game back. I'm ready for the season.
So also, how does it feel being the MVP?
Pretty good, pretty good. It was exciting scoring the touchdown on the first opening play.
And one last thing before you go, I know we had the rest of the season ahead of us, so what are you looking forward to?
Hopefully going all the way and trying to win states this year.
All right, thank you so much. I'm going to send you guys back to the studio.
Hey guys, welcome for the BMB post game as we had a tie game between the Plainedge Red Devils and the BMCHD Chargers. Big defensive game. We had a lot of interceptions at the end and 2 great runs by the Chargers and a great catch by the Red Devils. What do you think, Benjamin?
I think it was a pretty great game for the defense there. Both teams are dominating their opposing offense that whole entire time.
Yeah, it was a great game. Great game. First game of the season. And for BMB, I've been Brett McGovern.
I'm Nicholas Jimenez.
And have a great night.
Good night.